It's Ronnie, and welcome to a scrapbooking process video. And I will be using this photo right here. And see all those sunglasses? Yeah, they're going to be part of my title. I have that one piece I fussy cut out of the packaging, and then that other scrap I plan to use. And these pretty old Amy Tangerine alphas. One film strip, and then the rest is, I'm pretty sure, Spectrum Gardenia. That pink piece over at the right, it is not. I am not sure what collection that is. Maybe Elena. I am rounding the corners here, but then I'm going to do a little bit of adjusting with my scissors to kind of make it match the one behind it. But I am going to gut the one behind it because I love that diagonal stripe there. Isn't that background awesome though? Yeah, I hated covering any of it up, but I thought, well, I gotta get my picture on there and my title and a few other things. So you will notice my tray is not quite as full. I am putting some black soot on this because the one of the accent, well, the accent color pretty much on this collection is black, so I added a little bit to that uh, photo mat there. And I did mat the photo in some black cardstock so it'd stand out better on the pink. I laid it against the pink, and it was, well, it's got such light, colorful colors in there that it just didn't pop off of it very well. The film strip I picked is pretty small. I just wanted to kind of frame the numbers. And I'm going ahead and putting on my title first. Now my thought was when was looking through my thickers, I thought, well, I really need to use my thickers. I hardly ever do. Oh man, that reminds me of, quirky and fun like kindergartners. So I'm kind of putting the title on a little wonky too. And even having it go up at the end because I figured, well, kindergartners don't write that straight. I don't write that straight. I have to work at it. But it'll look cute on there, kind of wonky. And I did look at the name of those alphas by Amy Tangerine, but I can't remember what it was. Kind of reminded me of a foreign language, so I am not sure. It wasn't something I've heard before, but yeah, I think it's the first time I looked at what it was. I am using this little strip here for the edge of that, and it was just a tiny bit too long. So I cut off part and I made sure I didn't cut it completely straight so it looks a little bit ragged up there on the top too. I could not make up my mind which one of these little banners with a pen to use. I really don't want to use the red, but that was my first instinct because red on the red. But it just didn't pop as much. And I don't have a lot of blue showing because I covered up what blue there was. So I decided to go ahead and go with the blue, and I cut a little chunk out of it so that it looked like it is pinned into that what looks like a ribbon behind it. I did round the edges of it though, instead of cutting it straight across so that it looked like it would look a little, make it look a little puffier in my mind. um, I'm, oh, I wanted to make sure I added this. It says the story of today because that's my granddaughter Hope bottom left, and kids in her class and the teacher took the photos and posted them on Facebook for everybody to have access to them. And yeah, they look so cute, all in those shades, all those different shades. I mean, none of them are alike. And instead of her smiling, sometimes she just don't smile. You gotta tell her to smile. Other times she's awesome at it. But this time she has her tongue stuck out a little bit, and I thought that was cute. I am adding the purple on the purple leaves, so it looks like, some of it's 3D. And I haven't really added anything green except that one button. And I um, wanted to add just a little more green there, so I added that green flower. I bet I tried a dozen different flowers to put there. Some were too big, too small, not the right color, didn't go with the purple. Yeah, it took a little while to decide on that one, but I didn't put them all in the tray because I did make up my mind before I got done on that one. Um, oh, I wanted another little something up there so there'd be three things because I've got the black and the pink, and then there's a word there, and what is that word? Single. This is not a single. It is a single photo. It is not single people though. Well, they are all single, I'm sure. None of those are married. But I just went ahead and let it continue to show because it's orange. And like I said, I covered some things up that I'd rather not cover because that is gorgeous paper. Um, let's see. Oh, I almost forgot about this little butterfly. I pulled it out earlier and then I put the foam tape on it, let it set to the side, and it wasn't in the tray. And I kept thinking, man, I thought I had a smaller butterfly here. Well, I finally found it. Thank goodness. I wanted to add something else, and so I decided to add the enamel dots, and these are by Echo Park, and I'm going to add three different colors, orange, red, and green to it, since it's such a colorful layout. But that's it. My layout is done. It was very, very quick. It did not take me long at all. And I had fun with all these colors. That that flower also, I forgot another thing. There's a couple of the sunglasses that are green. I thought it helped the color pop a little bit more. But yeah, you can see two right there that's green sunglasses. But yeah, I ended up finally deciding on the green for, well, really two or three reasons. And here I cut the pin also on it and hooked it onto my film strip and then glued it down. So it looked like it was actually pinned into the pin's film strip. And there's my title. And aren't those the cutest? I mean, I'd love to have a die set that had those. I do have some cute ones, but I'd love to have that one. And there is the butterfly with the single. And uh, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it was in the perfect place to fit with all the other stuff. So I left it. But thank y'all very much for joining me as I created this layout. And I hope y'all have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.